Hi, this is Granny. And like I said, y'all didn't have drive-in movies. You think you're so smart and so sophisticated you can watch a movie on a tiny little screen. We got to see movies on a great big, huge screen. If the windows weren't fogged up, y'all can't do what we did. Y'all can't sneak friends in or family in. You didn't have a blanket in the back seat of the car. You didn't have your own drinks. Back then, it was bottled drinks, bottled Coca-Colas. Daddy always had, when we went with Daddy always had his bottle opener, and he had a cooler with some beer in the back seat too. Okay? When we went on a date and went to the drive-in, we had a blanket too, just in case it got cold sometime there in July. We had our own popcorn. We didn't want to pay $1 for a great big bag, if it was even $1 back then, because the boys always paid then. But I know when we went with Daddy and Mama, us three girls, we always smuggled in popcorn in a great big huge bowl or in a paper sack laden with grease on the bottom of it, but it was still good, had a lot of salt in it, and didn't cost anything. The only bad thing was we usually parked so far away from the concession stand. By the time it was the intermission, we had a 15-minute intermission there, I think it was, at the movies, so that you could get out and cross-legged walk to the concession stand to use the bathroom. Okay? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience, when you get older. But it was great to watch the previews and everything. The only thing bad was if it started raining, then you couldn't see through the windshield because it would fog up in the raindrops, and my daddy never had a clean windshield. And also the speakers hung in the inside the window. They were about this big, and they were like heavy metal with one little tiny dial on it and stuff that took like forever to tune up, but you could never get it loud enough. Weighed probably 8 to 10 pounds and hung on the inside of the window. It was not a good idea to drive off with a speaker, because if you did, you probably didn't have a window because it would totally take it out. It was on a cable thing, and it was, it would hang up on this post, and the post was, of course, concreted down into the ground and everything. So, but it was a lot of fun. Now, my mom and dad would not let us go to the concession stand by ourselves, and they would not let us go to the playground, because some parents back then would get so tired of the kids not watching the movie. They had a playground right in front of the screen area, because everybody was like on the, looking up toward it, so you wouldn't even see the kids down here, the seesaws and the slides and stuff like that. You wouldn't see that at all. But, these people nowadays and stuff, you young people and stuff, I'm talking about all you 20, 30, 40-year-olds and stuff with your little tiny rectangle in front of your face that you're watching TV on and stuff. You missed out on a lot. I guess because of crime and everything, they just finally fell out of fashion, and plus, there's a lot of people I wouldn't want to be in a parking lot with at 2 a.m., so, sadly, that's part of our our country and its history and stuff that's gone by the wayside. It was a lot of fun back then and stuff. I wish y'all could have been there with us. But that's what it was. Now let's see, what can we talk about next? Give me an idea. Give me a subscribe and give me a little phrase, something you want to hear about from back in the 50s. Now I was born in 51, so, you know, I don't remember like the first part of the 50s so much, and actually I remember like second grade, so that was probably like what, 57, 58. I can remember that because we had a little boy who kept jumping out of the window and stuff. I didn't like that teacher either. Her name was Miss Jackson, but I wasn't jumping out no window because I had no idea where home was. So, but I can relate to the things mainly in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, 2000s. So, you know, give me an idea what you want to hear about from this old Texan gal and stuff. I'll tell you how it was in Texas at that time, and we can talk about anything. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. You know, you have to put these on and stuff so you can see to turn the computer off.